Hello, it's Crafty Carol here from Northern Ireland with another little quick video for you for today. I have been playing with this fabulous suite. It's the Lifetime of Love. I think it's Forever Love, the actual suite name. The stamp set is Lifetime of Love with the dies, matching dies, Lifetime of Love dies. Beautiful, beautiful set. You'll see next week some beautiful cards I've made using this set for weddings and for a wedding and a love card, really, because they've got these beautiful sentiments: forever and always, congratulations on wedding days, wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness, plus this love you, and some lovely pictures as well, the flowers of various sorts and the leaves. And the bit I really love is this set of dies. Ooh, I have a spare leaf I've cut out from silver that I can use in another project. But they've got these lovely frame dies, which you'll see in the cards next week. The images can be cut out with these dies. You've got extra leaf dies, little flower head dies, and a little branch that these flower heads sit on. So a huge range of, oh, another little branch there. Huge range of dies, all very beautiful, that really add to this set. But when I bought this, I bought the whole suite, and one of the things that comes with the suite, and I wasn't too sure about, but I got it anyway, are these envelopes and cards set. They're gold foiled envelopes and cards, and I got them out. And when you first get a card out, let me get a card out to show you, which we can then use. They are beautiful. They're gold foiled, but they're covered in pattern already, so there's not much you can sort of do with them to make them very interesting. Interestingly, they're white on the inside instead of very vanilla, which I find slightly odd, but that's fine. So we can just obviously fold them properly like that. And they're matching envelopes. I've got them here to show you. Beautiful detail on the envelopes with the flower and leaf cut out stencil. So that just forms an envelope like that, and obviously sticks down as well. The sticky is underneath this, so this bit is loose on the top, but that's rather nice. Beautiful envelopes. But I was looking at them thinking, oh, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know really what to do to make them exciting. So I thought, well, I could, emboss one of these things, Forever and Always or Love You, on a piece of very vanilla and put it on here. Yeah, I could do that, but I thought, yeah, it's not very exciting. What else can I do? And I was playing with Vellum, as I say, for our Tech for Stampers blog hop next week. And I decided to do this. So this, hopefully you can see this. I've used the Love You sentiment in the middle, and I've stamped 2 flowers on the outside, just of a strip of vellum. And I think that probably adds to the card, which I rather like. And I shall show this one next week as well. But I wanted to show you how I did that, because I do love playing with vellum. So I've got, this is just a scrap of vellum, and it doesn't really matter as long as it's the right width. So this will just need a little bit trimmed off it, which I can just do with the scissors, to be honest. So it just needs to be the width of the card, which is around about 11 centimetres, I think. Let me have a measure. Yeah, it's just over 10.5 centimetres. So this is just over 10.5 centimetres. Obviously this piece now I've trimmed it, which is, how many inches is that? 4 inches. So 4 inches wide, and my piece of vellum is 3.3 actually centimetres, 3.3 centimetres, or 1¼ inches. The inches is better. It just happened to be a scrap. It doesn't really matter what size it is. It just needs to be the width of the card. So this time I'm actually going to use a sentiment from the Thoughtful Expressions set, which is You're in My Thoughts Today, mainly because I've got somebody I want to send a card to who's going through a tough time, and I wanted to send a card just to help. So, important thing, except I've lost it. Where have I put it? I had it a second ago. There it is. The important thing when doing any embossing, because I'm going to emboss this vellum, is to use an embossing buddy. So we'll use that first on this piece of vellum, which will have finger marks all over it because it's a scrap from another piece that I've been cutting. So I know it'll have finger marks. So the embossing buddy just takes off the grease from those finger marks and stops embossing powder sticking where you don't want it to. So then we need our Versamark ink pad, this nice sticky ink pad, and I can stamp up my stamp, and I'll have this just in the centre, I think. So we'll put this in the centre here. You're in my thoughts today. Make sure that's down well, and then I can use my flower stamp and stamp that at either side, like that. The Versamark does stay sticky for a little while, so you don't have to work super fast, although you don't want to be too slow and let it all dry, obviously, because then the powder won't stick. So I have my trusty Chinese container to try and stop me getting it all over the place too much, although it doesn't always work. So I can pick this up at the corner, cover it in the embossing powder. Make sure it's covered every bit. Yes, it has. Little tap just to get rid of any excess. There we go. Put that away before I flip the spoon and get it all over the desk. I have done that and it's been very messy. So there we have it. So a little bit I shouldn't have there. It's on the back. Right. So that one's a little bit high, that flower. Doesn't really matter too much. So let us use the heat gun. Turn it on. Make sure it's warm. And then it is actually best to, I don't like to hold this still enough. We'll see. It is probably best to heat it from underneath. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you can see it going. Oh. Do not burn yourself on this, it's easy to. Just find that doing it from underneath means it doesn't bend the vellum quite as much. It's bending at the moment, that's just from the air from the heat gun. This is very end bit to do. There, I think that's all of it. We can check note this very end bit of the leaf here. Just do it from the front just to finish that bit off. There we are. So hopefully you can see that. I hope the light's catching it to show you the beauty of the gold. And I love how that comes across. That's just come across the tea a little bit. I'm still happy with that, that'll do. So to stick it on, sticking on vellum, if I can find them, yeah. Use glue dots. Glue dots are by far the best thing to use. So I'll get rid of the cover because we don't need that. And find my pokey tool. And we shall use that just to put on the back of it some glue dots. And I find that glue dots, if you get them nice and flat, don't show. Might put 6 on actually because it's quite a long one this, but we'll use these for now. So just putting them on in the corners, and I'll put one on the middle of each long side as well. So I need 2 more. There's one. And a second one. There we go. So now get it the right way around. I'm just going to put this a little bit nearer the top than the middle, just because it looks better when you do that. Press down on the dots, and there we have it. So I hope you agree. It's just a nice way to just add something to these cards without taking away from the glorious pattern underneath. So, I don't know, what do you think? I quite like these. I hope you have a go at playing with these beautiful cards in this set. This one I think I might give to husband actually for Valentine's Day. We'll see. Don't forget you can go to my blog and find all the details and the measurements for these cards. Not as much measurements for these ones on my website at craftycarolscards.co.uk. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do. See you again soon. Bye for now.